Man, the week is finally over and the weekend is upon us with all this crazy energy swirling and going on and shifting and turning points. Let's see how the vibe's going to be for this weekend. Hold on, everybody. Let's get ready to tarot. Welcome, everybody, to the freaking weekend. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV. And when you see that singing bowl in the middle of the screen, you know it is time, yes, for the freaking weekend. Hallelujah. I'm going to tell you something, man. This energy has been something else. Let's recap, and just so you know, go check out your midweek reset that was posted on Wednesday to give us an idea of what the hell's going on here. Even watch last week's too, okay? And not only that, I went over a lot in detail on Thursday night's live about the year of the fire horse, summing up the eclipse energy, and also the Saturn-Neptune conjunction that's happening, well, on Friday, today, if you're watching it on Friday. So welcome, everybody, if you're new to the channel. And welcome back, my lovely, faithful viewers. Thank you so much for being here. This is the weekend vibe. It's not like the midweek reset that you can see again on Wednesdays, but it's more light. It's more, we take it easy. They're nice, short, quick energy checks. No really clarifications, no long-winded explanations, just a vibe to see, are we going to have a good weekend this weekend, or are we going to be stuck working and being miserable? We're going to take a look at that, okay? For each sign, they're all in the singing bowl here, and randomly pull them out, and we get to work. And we have a lot of fun, so welcome, everybody. I hope you are getting through this. Again, it's adjustment periods. The thing is that we really haven't had a time to adjust to any of this energy. Usually the universe kind of gives us a week where I say, okay, we got a rest week. When was the last time you heard me say that? You know what I mean? We haven't had one. So let's make the best of this energy. Again, if you want to check out more, check out that live I did. It's already reposted, timestamp for you and everything. So all the info's there for you. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's go ahead and start. Let's pull our first name out of the singing bowl, and it's Sagittarius for the win-win. 20 twin. Welcome, Sagittarius. Let's put your beautiful ass on the board. There we go. And let me take care of these cards here. They're all over the place. All right, Sag. Let's get the vibe for you this weekend. Again, we have this Saturn-Neptune conjunction happening on the 20th, on Friday. This is one of the biggest shifts, one of the biggest turning points in 2026. So let's see how this is going to affect you. Again, we don't do any oracles at first and angel numbers. We get right to it. So let's go, Sag. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what the energy is for you this weekend. Is that it? Yes. Okay, very good. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. How does this go? I believe, Sag, that you may be walking away from some issues that may be going on with friends or family right now. Again, you may be walking away from, I think, keeping yourself emotionally shut off and kind of getting in your tribe here. I don't know. It seems like reciprocative kind of energy with the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is, reaching out. So you might be getting a job or something like that, or working for one of your friends. I don't know. The Eight of Cups here is walk away from what it looks like lack, and you have your tribe. Let's not try to do this alone. There's help available, It's an open and receiving kind of energy. It's being open to receiving abundance, possibly. Maybe you're walking away from lack. Maybe walking away from some relationships here. Friendships, something like that. Interesting. You could just be walking away from this, I got to do everything by myself attitude, okay? So let's get some oracles. Excuse me, maybe you got something to say. Yeah, because it wasn't like this earlier. All right, you're refusing to see Yeah, this is very interesting. You're refusing to see that, you've got to walk away from things that don't bring you joy. You need to have more joy in your life this weekend, and I think you need to open up to it. And you can. And look at that. Reach out. Again, with Three of Pentacles, this is recognition and reward. So I do see this kind of panning out at my first intuitive blush about this, is that, again, reach out to your family, to your friends. There's something valuable there that can bring you joy. You're refusing to see that they can do that for you. Interesting. 2 2s, 2 3s. 3 plus 3 is 6. Boy. What a great start to the freaking weekend. What the hell was that? Okay, let's look at love. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, deceptive thoughts. Again, another 6. We don't need this. It's time to be strategic. You're refusing to see that you're focusing on other shit. So what we need to do here, Sag, is eliminate the self-deception, the deception of others, and just focus on victory and success. Again, another 6. So we have 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 6s. Very interesting. Let's get Heart's Hidden Secrets. This is a twist on what we usually do. We do messages of love. Okay. Distracted. Maybe that's the 7 of Swords energy there. Sidetrack, change, delays. I think it's an end to delays, actually. I think it's walking away from constantly looking at delays instead of looking at your progress. And then we have this, twin flames, mirroring shared feelings and rejection. Walking away from that. Knowing that you do mirror your partner's energy. You do together. But twin flames is things coming together. Again, this 6 of Pentacles energy is receptive, reciprocating energy, something that you deserve. And I think you need to open up to it. Okay. Well, let's get what's the vibe. So again, walking away from distractions, walking away from delays, doing some reflecting is also be good. Oh yeah, see, maybe it's just maybe you just need a night out. Do you ever hear people say Vegas when they say Vegas? It's like eggs. Egg. Vegas. Striptease, gamble. I don't know. I just look at nightlife. It really looks here that you need to get the fuck out this weekend and cut a rug. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's get a closing message for you, Sagittarius, and see what the universe has to say about this weekend, shall we? It seems like you just need to go out. Bringing some more joy into your life. Not necessarily waking up with a hangover. You don't want to do that, but, Okay, this is interesting. I was going to put this back, but it said, don't you dare. Closing message for you, Sag, is ask a fucking expert. Reach out. Groups of people. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. All right. This expert says you need to go out and have some fun. Let off some steam. Don't overdo it. You know how you can be. Very indulgent. Okay. So that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch your midweek reset. Absolutely. And check out Thursday's live. I'm telling you, we go over the astrology, what the year of the horse, the fire horse means. Everybody's throwing that around, and so I break it down astrologically. We do a lot. We're doing a lot. I do collective messages on there. It's all in the replay. Go ahead and check it out. Share it with your friends. It's very educational. I'm going to start doing more videos like that where I'm just not pulling cards all the time, but I'm adding a little bit. I'm so much more. You know what I mean? So Sag, thank you so much for watching. Let's take you off the board and let's see who's next. Leo, another fire sign. Looks like we're doing all the fire signs. Welcome, fellow kings and queens. Let's put our beautiful asses on the board. Boom. Oh, yeah. Love that. Let's go, Leo. Let's do this. See our strength card. Right there. You see that? It's the tallest card in the deck. It wants to come out. Anything else? No. All right. Well, look at that. Another fire sign gets the reciprocating energy card. But we've got 3 major cards out of 4. This is a big deal. So let's figure out how this goes. Very easy. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So go with the flow this weekend, Leo. You're strong enough to do this. And that Leo card, the strength card, comes out to tell you that. The High Priestess is go with the flow, trust your intuition. Don't focus so much on uncertainty. Know for certain that the universe is conspiring to bring to you exactly what you desire. No more, no less. You have to be patient with the process, though, this weekend. And if you do, it pays off. 6 of Pentacles is always a payoff to me. You know what I mean? It's money coming in also. It's reciprocating energy. If you go with the flow, if you use your Leo strength and you balance everything out and not rush everything, it comes to you. Fantastic. I love that. I love that. And it's a big deal. It's a big deal. The universe says, open your hands, Leo. You can do this. Yes. It seems like it's been a delay, but you haven't aligned to it properly. And now it's time for you to do so. Okay? Very cool. I like it. Okay? Okay. 8 of Cups. Now, Sagittarius got that too. So fire signs are getting a little reflective here in their readings. Moving on. Moving on from this out of balance energy. 7 of Wands is choose your battles. Okay? Again. Are we gonna continue to stay in this, or are we gonna move forward? We're gonna move on. Again, go with the flow. In the meantime, again, there's a kind of like a reinforcement on the Temperance card is just breathe. With the 4 of Swords, put things to rest. Move on. You know, get some rest if that's what you need. And the Ace of Cups, well, we all love that. Love abounds. New love coming in. This could also mean you, again, maybe a lot of Leos need some self-care this weekend. It's been a lot. That's for sure. I can concur. You know what I mean? But there's a big message of chill. Go with the flow. It's all right, man. It's all right. It is all right. Okay. What do we have here? We've got the, well, first of all, 4 of Pentacles is holding back in relationships, love. Let go of that. Move on from that, you know, but protect your energy, of course. The High Priestess is out again. Ooh, excuse me. The High Priestess is out again. So this is, again, trust your intuition. Go with the flow. Go with the flow in everything this weekend. You're creating your reality. You're manifesting something here, Leo. You're manifesting a relationship. Is that what it could be? Queen of Wands, there's the energy right there. Embrace change. Maybe do something differently again. Go with the flow. That's the big message this weekend. Page of Swords is messages coming in. Cupid's arrow, I would call that. And Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. Again, the universe is handing you opportunities here. You need to be receptive to them. How? You just go with the flow. You don't try to figure it out. You just go with the flow. You put it out there. Follow me? Okay, wow. Powerful shit, man. Powerful energy here. And it's subtle. You know, you've been hearing me saying that a lot of this energy is subtle. But, and I understand this is, you're at your breaking point. A lot of you are at your breaking point. The limit, your final straw, being overwhelmed. This is when we walk away from things that make us do that. You know what I mean? We keep ourselves in check. Remember, energy flows where your attention goes. So if you're like, that's what, you're going to create more of that. So the breaking point is also a very good starting point to catalyst change. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that. Let's get what's the vibe. Boom. Got lots to say. Got lots to say. Okay. Again, There's a message here, shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Let's not focus on that. Again, go with the flow. And remember, attention, energy flows where attention goes. If your attention is on that, that's what we focus on. And the big message here is pull that Leo inner strength out and keep on keeping on, man. Okay? Intimacy. All right. Mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Again, the Six of Pentacles is really showing an opportunity here to experience that. Good. Harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. This is what we put our attention on. Again, which one are you going to put your attention on? Because that brings it into your focus. That's it. You collapse the wave. You're that powerful. All right, let's get a closing message for you. Big message this weekend is go with the flow, and opportunities come right along with it. Okay? Okay, closing message, my lovely Leos, is focus. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love that for you. Leo, that is going to do it for our weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, check out the midweek reset. So much to cover and to learn and discover on this channel. It's just getting more and more informational and better for you. I hope you agree. Leo, I'm telling you, this could be the breaking point of you moving on and letting shit go and actually allowing this beautiful reciprocating energy into your life. Okay? Leo, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, check out that live. We go over everything. Lunar New Year, what it means, especially for us fire signs. We break it down for the elements. We do a collective kind of astrology message. I love it. And you will too. All right? Leo, thank you so much. Let's take you off the board and see who is next. And it's Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to the freaking weekend. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday, Pisces. My little Pisces was born February 21st. Oh dear, what a life-changing event that was, and so for the better. You know, I'm going to tell you something. You think you lived, you know, you think you really experienced it all until you have your baby, until you have a baby. And especially for a father, for a daughter, oh my God, you want to talk about changing everything in my life. And what a fucking blessing. You know what I mean? God damn. Happy birthday, Jess. Love you so much. Wow. I need to have a sip of coffee. Let's center Jeff. I'll never forget that day. Beautiful. All right, Pisces, let's do this for you. All right. First is Five of Swords. Worrying is a wasted emotion, so let's not do that this weekend, okay? Let's not get involved in any drama. Let's not compete for anything. In fact, what you need to do is embrace change here. Pisces, you're going through a lot. A lot of energy has shifted right at the time of your season on the 18th, yesterday. So I'm recording this on Thursday. So it's like, you know, let things evolve. You know, but you're welcoming the change. It's fire energy here. It's still got you motivated. Don't let this get you down. These fives. You know, I think with the fives, they're kind of showing you that this energy is over with. You know, it's over. So let's not sit in it. Let's embrace a new way of looking at things. You know? Okay. Let's see. Pisces, let's go. You know, it's a whole new way of living for you. This energy has finally left your sign, so you can breathe. You know, so you can grow. All right, the devil is out saying, let's master ourselves. Let's not. Again, there's a huge warning on not sitting here. And this is all about confidence. I am worthy. I am good enough. This Pisces season, work on your confidence. You've got this. This is where most of the growth is going to be taking place for you at this time. And just trust. Again, opening up to change, doing things differently instead of worrying, instead of, creating unnecessary drama. That's what you need to change. And you get to master that insecurity that kind of haunts you. This year, I think you're eliminating it, to tell you the truth. But this weekend, this is all about doing something new. Let the weight of the week subside and enjoy your weekend. Okay? So let's look at relationships. Yeah, Queen of Cups is saying, regulate those emotions. Get them out if you got to. You know what I mean? Master that part of yourself. Knight of Pentacles, an apology, reciprocating energy. A lot of people, so far, every reading has had the Six of Pentacles in some capacity. So again, an offer coming in, balance, reciprocating energy. I love that. Ace of Swords, communication, new way of communicating, speaking. And I love this, the Ten of Cups. Yeah. So we're opening up to great energy this weekend. Just let go of the pressures of the week. That's a big message. So I'm so glad that the messages are kind of coming in, all saying the same thing for different, something different for all the signs, but it's getting much better. So let's go ahead and get our messages. Okay. And we've got conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. So you might have a lot going on this weekend. Choose the highest and the best for you. All right. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Again, mixed signals, something's going on here. Communication is important, all right? Again, these messages are really reiterating themselves. So let's alleviate the heart fog, okay? Let's alleviate it. Yeah, because, and I'll tell you why, because of this. Running, escape, denial, excuses. No more of this. That's what's causing the conflict here. No more of it. All right. So let's get a closing message for you, Pisces. Maybe this is all it needs. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Again, you just need to release this. And then we'll feel so much better. You know what I mean? No longer feeling conflicted. Okay? All right, Pisces, that is going to do it for your midweek. Your freaking weekend. Oh boy. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, check out your midweek reset. We got you. We got you. We got you. We got you. Okay? And embrace change. It's a different way of doing things, Pisces. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and clear you off the board. Thank you so much. And let's see who is next. And it's Aries. Wow, we got all the fire signs. Oops, sorry, Aries. Welcome, Aries. Man, we got some energy coming into your sign. Wow, how's that feeling? How is that feeling? How is that feeling? So, let's go ahead and get this started for you. Let's go. Let's do this. Thank you so much for being here, Aries. And let's do it. Let's get to freaking weekend. Because all this energy is going on in your sign. Let's see how this is going to affect us, Okay. Oof. All right. We are putting to rest, getting some rest. Not being tempted on looking at everything ending, but looking at the beginnings here. Yeah, this can be... I'm telling you, Aries, this is, I understand it. I really understand it, but let's not go there. Let's not go there. Okay. Let's go ahead and focus on new beginnings here. Okay. Let's put some things to rest. Don't be tempted not to. It's time to move on. And this energy in your sign is really showing you that that's what we need to do here. Okay. All right. let's get some oracles for you. All right. Yeah. Spread your wings with the Two of Wands and go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Very nice. Very, very nice. Instead of holding on to things that no longer serve you, I'm telling you, that's a big one. That's a big one. Let's go ahead and get this going. Ooh, wow, these are all major cards too. Wow. All right, listen, set yourself free from all of this turmoil. There's a reason why, you know, especially from relationships and all of that. The Temperance. Have patience. Have strength. And move towards action in your relationships. Brilliant. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get some more oracles for you. Fantasy. Daydreaming, imagining, and fantasizing. Good. That's what you do. You spread your wings, you go with the flow. You see it in your mind, you'll hold it in your hands. Don't focus on, oh no. That's the worst thing you can do. Okay? Let's get what's the vibe. Interesting. Again, open up. Imagine the possibilities. Yeah, look at that. See, it can cause a lot of tension. Stressed out, migraines, worry. Let's not focus on that, okay? Now, Aries, let's get a closing message for you. Wow. And closing message is this. You look like a shit show. Aww. You're a hot mess. Fact, clean yourself up. That's all you got to do. Clean yourself up. Get out of this energy. Remember, go with the flow. Where attention goes, energy flows. That's a big thing for you this weekend, okay? All right, Aries, thank you so much for watching. Please watch your midweek reset tarot reading, where we give you the vibe for everything that's been going on, you know, and you're feeling it the most. So let's not be tempted to focus on endings. Let's focus on beginnings, okay? We got you, baby doll. We are with you. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Aries. Let's see who is next, and it's Capricorn. Let's do it, Capricorn. Let's put you on the board and see what is next. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do it, Capricorn. Let's see how the weekend is going to go for you. Ooh, there it is. Okay. Again, just like I was telling Aries, you know, this energy's hitting your Saturn, your ruler, Three of Swords, letting this go. You're at a halfway point where you're searching for balance, and that's what you look for this weekend. It's been a rough week. I understand it, but focus on balance. Everything's going to balance out. Thank you for my balanced life. That kind of energy. Okay. Now, let's get some oracles. So, new vitality comes your way when you open your heart and shine as brightly as the sun. See, that's what you do. You burn that away, baby. You burn that away. Love it. See, that's what this energy is actually doing. It's shaking the cobwebs off. You know what I mean? So let's look at relationships. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, walking away from the past, know what no longer serves us. The Queen of Wands, love this. Taking charge, doing things differently, and the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Feeling good. All right. What do we got? Yeah, this, again, this reiterates the messages here. Pain, aggression, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Don't be afraid. Open up to the change. Focus on intimacy this weekend, bonding, being sensual and confiding. You know what I mean? Like, you're not alone in this. Shine as brightly. These are temporary. Everything's temporary for you. You know what I mean? You got to look at it that way. All right, let's get, we get what's the vibe? No. Let's get what's the vibe. Yeah. This could be closing the door on old exes, dead relationships, and especially old ways. That's what this whole energy shift is telling you to do. Wow. All right, let's get closing message for you. Wow. These weren't shuffled. Damn it. All right, Capricorn, let's see. What do we got? Yeah, so this big shift that's happening is don't worry. Don't worry. Okay? So closing message is, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. They sure can be. Don't allow that shit this weekend. I'm telling you. This is teaching you a lesson here, all right? Capricorn. Big messages. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. And check out your weekly midweek tarot reading. We go over everything there. And check out the live we did Thursday. We talk about the year of the fire horse and all of that and explain it. And it's a great night. Great night. All right, Capricorn, have a great weekend. I love you all. Thank you for watching. And let's see who's next. And it's Virgo. Now we're on to the earth signs. All right. Welcome, Virgo, to your freaking weekend. Yeah. So let's do this. There it is. Wow. Okay. Yep. All right, very clear, Virgo. Stop wasting your energy. Okay? Empower yourself this weekend. Lots of movement taking place. Lots of things are changing, communication coming in, and it's all for your benefit with the Nine of Pentacles. You just got to focus on that. You're not. You're focusing on this. Five of Cups is shoulda, woulda, coulda, past, you name it. It's time to let it go. Okay? What we need to do is nurture ourselves and communicate. For some reason, there's communication involved in this. Is that it? Just one? Okay. And heart chakra, opening up your heart. So speaking from the heart, communicating from the heart, healing your heart. That's important for this weekend. Interesting. Let's look at relationships. Maybe doing some healing. Oh, look at that. We got the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So this energy could be Leo-based. And of course, you're the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be thinking about somebody from the past. You need to heal that. But what this says is you're opening up to energy. You know what I mean? You're opening up to a different kind of energy. Again, it all comes down to the heart. Okay? It all comes down to the heart. All right, so let's get some. Ooh, wow, that went flying. Love this. What's going on here? Beginnings. I like that. Try again. New direction and starting over, especially when it comes to relationships. Again, lots of green energy here. Lots of green. I love it. You. So new beginnings on the way that you're healing. All of that. I love that. Let's get what's the vibe. Yeah, again, We're wasting our emotions on that. Worrying and fearing. Again, 5 of Cups. It's telling you clearly what we're doing here. Wasting our emotions. You should be moving on from it. Okay? Interesting. All right. Let's get a closing message for you. Nice and easy, lemon squeezy. Maybe it just needs this, Virgo. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Again, that 8 of Wands. There's an opportunity there. Especially when it comes to talking to other people. So that's good. All right. Damn, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out your midweek reset happening for you on Wednesdays. Gives you the vibe for everything. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Don't forget to check out that live. We go over the Lunar New Year, the Neptune-Saturn conjunction, and collective messages, astrology messages for everybody. It's beautiful. Okay? All right, Virgo, let's take you off the board and see who's next. What's this? Who's this? And it's Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio, to your freaking weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Let's put you on the board. Boom. And let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. Oop, 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 oop. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. Oh boy. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Wands. Yeah, moving on. Moving on, but slow and steady wins the race here. Okay. And the Queen of Wands, new changes coming. Very excited about that. Good for you. That's good. But slow and steady. Slow down. But releasing your burdens is huge with the 10 of Wands, and you will be doing it. It's just that it takes a little time here, Scorpio. And I think, oh, I'm running out of time. No, you got plenty of time. Okay. All right. Seek the truth and speak it. Lots of blue there. Moving past the deception, self-deception. Interesting. So speaking it into existence. Just going to take a little bit. That's all. Universe is like, well, you know, we've got to adjust everything. So don't worry about it. It will work out. Absolutely. Ooh, wow. All right. Yeah. Again, speak your truth. There may be some drama going on around you. No competing about any of that. Again, releasing your burdens. Don't be foolish. Try something different here. Try something new. And I love that. The 10 of Pentacles. That stable, long-lasting relationship, job, anything like that. Focus on stability instead of this. Okay, you're done. I think you're done with that. So don't be foolish to bring that shit with you on the new journey. You know? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, see? Trapped. No longer. Stuck, tied down, captive, no longer. You focus on that, you're gonna create that. There's some depth involved with this, being awareness, importance, and value. You know, instead of sometimes Scorpio you can be a little shallow. You know what I mean? So let's get what's the vibe? But there is some depth here. There's some things that are important, and it's got to, again, this is what you got to release, is the shattered feeling, the broken, the nightmares, the failures. Stop. You release that. That's what's creating the drama for you. Okay? Wow. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Scorpio. So moving on, feeling good. Speaking your truth, speaking it into existence. Hell yeah. And definitely letting go of some burdens. So okay. This is it, wrapped up in a nutshell for you. Make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. There it is. There it is right there. Damn, Scorpio, you cannot make that shit up. Better choices, that's all. Wow. All right, Scorpio, that is going to do it. Watch your midweek reset. That gives you so much more on what the vibe is, okay? But, wow. Open up to change. Take it easy. We don't need to rush anything, okay, Scorpio? Check out that live. We go over the Lunar New Year and a lot of messages for you and yours. So, yeah, check that out. And if you would like a personal reading with me, in person or online, go ahead and book yours now, okay? Scorpio, we're going to take you off the board, and we're going to see who is next, and it's Gemini. Welcome, Gemini, to your freaking weekend. Let's do this. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get you going. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. What do we have? Oh boy. Okay, listen. You need to regulate your emotions, Gemini. Don't focus on the uncertainty of everything. Focus on things being certain. You know, calm your storm. Focus on success. Don't be foolish by wasting your energy. This is a new beginning here for you. I know it's a lot. But this is good. This is good. It's movement forward. But no movement forward if you're stuck here. Remember that, okay? Well, I don't know what's causing the uncertainty here, but you just keep moving on. Okay? All right. Let's get some oracles. Yeah, wow, look at that. All these pentacles. Rebuild. Excellent time to do that. Maybe that's what's got you uncertain, is that a lot of things are changing now. All right, good. Seven of Pentacles, put your time and energy into things that pay off, not into sitting there with uncertainty. Six of Pentacles is, again, everyone's been getting this card. Reciprocating energy, giving and receiving. Lots of things coming in for you, and well-deserved reward. Don't be foolish. Focus on that. Wow. All right. This is good energy. Maybe even a new job or something like that. It's incredible. Okay. Let's, ooh. Ooh, look at this. Six of Cups. Maybe releasing the past, maybe reminiscing about the past. Maybe that's what's got you a little messed up, but now it's time to rebuild. Don't be foolish with that. The Page of Wands and the Page of Cups are giving new opportunities, fresh looks, fresh outlooks, I should say. Page of Wands is saying you're taking things way too serious, especially when it comes to relationships. Have fun. This is to have fun, and it pays off. You stop worrying. Yeah, look at that. The Six of Cups also is talking about a return for some of you, second chances or a new opportunity, and even making amends. So you're getting a second chance at something here. Pay attention. Okay? Pay close attention to that. All right, let's get what's the vibe. And this is where it all latches onto, being hopeful, getting inspired, being optimistic, and focusing on success. This energy for this weekend is very specific. Focus on success, not is it going to work? You know what I mean? Okay, let's get a closing message for you. There it is. All right, Gemini. And it's get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Again, taking care of yourself, moving. There's movement here with the Chariot, big time. All right, Gemini, that is going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch your full tarot reading, Midweek Reset. That's available to you now. And the live we did Thursday. It talks about the Lunar New Year and everything you need to know about it. great little live jam session we did, okay, Gemini? And if you would like a personal reading with me, I'm available in person or online. We can do this. Link is in the description. Okay, so Gemini, have a great weekend. I love you all. Thank you for watching. And let's see. Let's toss these up. There's some stuck to the side. Let's see who's next. And it's Cancer. Welcome, Cancer, to the freaking weekend. Let's put you on the board. And let's do this. Let's get your cards ready. Thank you so much for being here, of course. I love you all. Got that Lunar New Year. I wonder how that's affecting you. You can check that out on the Thursday live we did. It was awesome. That's available for you now, so check that out. Okay. Okay. All right. You're the creator of your reality. So where are you putting your focus this weekend? What you always think about, it no longer serves you, folks. So what you need to do is stop wasting your energy on the past. It doesn't work for you anymore. It's time to move forward. You are moving out of the stormy energy, but remembering you create your reality and then things move fast. So again, you might be manifesting something this weekend. Okay. Very interesting. Wow, look at that. Yeah, you're manifesting success and growth. I mean, 2 magicians. I love that. Another 8, too. 2 magicians, 2 8s is the same thing. Wow. What you doing, Cancer? All right. Manifest it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, look at that, because you're taking your power back. And look at that. Manifesting maybe a job or money or something, new relationship. Again, whatever you want, you're manifesting it. You have to remember you do that, but you don't if you're sitting in 5 of Cups energy. No, that ain't happening. You're just going to create more of the same thing. Okay. Which one's these? Okay, yeah, this is exactly what we need to let go of. Sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. It's time to get out of that. See what I'm saying? In chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion. You need to get your passion back. You attract more when you're passionate about what you want, where you're going. You know what I mean? All right, let's get what's the vibe? Yeah, and it's time. Interesting. You got plenty of it. But there's been some delays and some procrastination on your part. Maybe it's just because you're too busy, but now it's time. I mean, things are going to move fast for you. You know what I mean? So that's great. That's great. But you do have time to deal with this. Now let's get a closing message for you. And this is this is all you need to focus on winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Everyone's messages have been precise this weekend. Very good. No second guessing. You know what I mean? So that's good, Cancer. Very good. All right. That is going to do it for your weekend. Wow. Make sure you check out your midweek reset available to you on Wednesdays. Make sure you check out that live. We go over the Lunar New Year. Everything you need to know. All right, Cancer? And of course, if you want a personal reading with me, in person or online, I got you covered. Let's go ahead and book it. All right? Got great specials for y'all too. All right, Cancer, I love you all. Let's see who's next on the freaking weekend. And it is Taurus. Welcome, Taurus, to your freaking weekend. Let's get the vibe for you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what we have. What do we have? Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Oh boy. All right. Really nice and easy, lemon squeezy. Nine of Wands, you're resilient. You got this. You have enough energy to get moving here with the Emperor and take your power back this weekend. Get things done. Don't put up your wall. Let down the wall. Maybe you're taking down the wall. And the Ace of Pentacles is a great opportunity this weekend for you. So open up to it. Okay? Beautiful. That Emperor is making moves. You just don't sit still. You got to make moves. Okay? It's very important for you to do that. All right. Let's do this. Wow, those came out. Okay. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, fear of failure. No more. We got to move out of it. This energy is asking you to get out of this. And it all comes down to confidence. Damn. Everyone's messages have been just very good. I like it. Okay. Let's do this for you. I'm just adjusting. All right, let's look at love and relationships for you this weekend. How's all that going? Let's see. Okay, all right. All right, so we're not stuck. Maybe that's where we're stuck in, is old relationships. It is time for you to feel confident and secure in everything that you do. I really love this energy. It's feet on the ground for you, Taurus. It's typical. It's very good. Knight of Swords, communication coming in, or you need to communicate, and something you've been waiting for is coming in. I'm telling you, this is good energy. But let's not get stuck on feeling alone or feeling like we failed or anything like that, when the energy says to move in the opposite direction. So, oh boy, look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Nourish, self-growth, self-focused, and soul-finding. Maybe that's what you're doing this weekend. It's fostering your growth and not fearing it, okay? Let's get what's the vibe. Let's see. Psychopath energy, abusive, conniving, unpredictable. And I think that's what we're kind of stuck in. It's putting up with that energy. And then we have longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. Could be a lot for Tauruses too. Maybe just spending time with the right people instead of the wrong people, you know? All right, let's get a closing message for you and see what we have. Ooh, whoa, hey. Let's see, what do we got? All right, yeah, very clear. Taurus, you are giving your power away to these abusive psychopaths. We don't need to do that anymore. We're stuck in that energy. But the message says this: you are a badass. Act like it. Word, I concur. Don't give your power away. All right, listen, Taurus, that is your freaking weekend. Let's not get stuck in this energy. I'm telling you guys, this is there's an opportunity here to really boost your confidence and to make some moves, you know, maybe even money moves. Again, we've been talking about this energy, about how you interact with the world, you know, and if you're closed off to it and feeling like no opportunities come to you, well, then here we are. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and that's any area of your life, Taurus. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Check out that live. We get some more insight on the Lunar New Year. And make sure you check out your midweek reset tarot reading, okay? And of course, let's do a personal reading. I got great specials for you. Let's do it. All right, Taurus, I love you all. Let's take you off the board and see who is next. And it's Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to your freaking weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get the vibe. What do we got for Aquarius? Your season has ended. I hope it was a good one for you, but that doesn't mean you still can't keep on keeping on. That's what you're supposed to do. You got choices this weekend. You may be a little confused about it. Is that it? Yeah. So it's time to move forward in your thinking. You're getting out of the dark here. That's good. That's good. Choose that. The Ten of Cups looks good weekend, okay? Maybe going out with some friends or something. You got options. Use them. Choose for yourself wisely, okay? But 10 of Cups energy, fantastic energy for the weekend. Fantastic. But are you gonna choose that or not? That's the thing. So let's do this. Yeah, look at the 7 of Cups is out again. Make your dreams come true with the Saturn Neptune energy. I'm telling you, that's what that's all about. And taking the lead. Phew. Wow. Yeah. Action. Money moves. Something. Aquarius, something. All right, let's look at relationships. Because I think it also has to do with that. Let's see. Yes. Coming out of the dark, making those moves, and the Page of Pentacles is an offer coming in or you making an offer to somebody. But this energy shifts for you here. And I think you've made the decision to come out of your hermit mode and come into open, available, and ready energy. Okay? Very important for you at this time. Yeah, that's good. That's good energy right there. I like that a lot. Okay? All right, let's get some more messages for this weekend. Yeah, that's what starts the whole reading off, is conflicted, clashing, differences, and incompatibility. All right, we understand that, but let's change that. You know what I mean? Let's change that energy. Let's not be so conflicted. Let's choose not to be conflicted. Okay? That's huge. Make sure you understand that. We don't need to sit in conflict. It's the end to it. Okay? All right. Let's get a closing message. No, not a closing message. More oracles. All right, burn bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, and turn back on. Again, that's what's causing the conflict here. We don't need that. All right? So, let's get a closing message for you. Maybe it's just this simple. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. Maybe you need to go out. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Again, it could be nourishing yourself in all ways, just not food, but mental wise, all of that, feelings, releasing those. Taking the action though, Aquarius, that's the big one. All right, so that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please, please, please. And yeah, let's focus on the good times here. Choose good times. That's all you need. All right, Aquarius, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And let's see who's last on the freaking weekend. And it is, Libra. Thank God for those timestamps, Libra. Last but not least, let's get you going for the freaking weekend. Okay. Let's do it. There's some resistance here, Libra. What's this? We're going to try it one more time. That's better. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. Definitely stuck here. Definitely stuck. And we can't decide. Look at that. The 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords is stuck in indecision. We need to make a decision here, Libra. And what the thing is take the blindfolds off. You're wasting your time. The Page of Wands is saying you're taking things way too seriously. Life should be enjoyed. Okay? So remember that. That's huge. Wow. No more stuck energy. What are you stuck on? That's the key. What are you stuck on here? What are you stuck on? Yeah, it's time to rebuild. Instead of looking at all of this, put in the effort this weekend. Yeah, absolutely. Rebuild, dedicated effort. You see what's going on here? Don't be stuck in, oh, I got so much to take care of. No, speak your truth, speak it into existence. Ask for help, maybe. That could be on the bill too, asking for help. Could be. Let's look at relationships. All right, let's see. Libra, what do we have as far as relationships goes? Wow, look at that. Yeah, we're stuck in a relationship issue here or something like that with the Eight of Swords again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, Queen of Cups. Regulate your emotions. King of Wands is doing something different here, taking action. The Emperor taking action, and the Seven of Pentacles putting the work in. So listen, Libra, you really got to put some work into whatever it is that's going on here. But I want you to pay attention. We got 3 8s, 8, 8, 8. You're actually the only sign that got angel numbers this weekend, and it's abundance, achievement, and staying focused. This doesn't help you be focused. Take the blindfold off. It's the way that you're looking at it, okay? Wow. All right. Yeah. And that shows stress, turbulence, tensions, arguments. That doesn't help anything. But again, put the work into it, to saying you're sorry, to speak, communicate, Libra. It's so important that you do. All right? Let's get what's the vibe. And there's a lot of things that can tax our relationships, but put in the effort. Okay? Yeah. Again, we're all this way, Libra, but you're feeling it, exhausted. God, I can't read that. That's so irritating. Burned out, burdened, and feeling empty. It's time to fill your tank. You know what I mean? Big time. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. Whew. All right. Yeah, that's action right there. An idea. Figure shit out on your own. Again, stop asking for advice. That kind of clouds you, all of that. You know what I mean? So, Libra, again, figure shit out on your own. I know you're exhausted. I know you're kind of stuck in this energy, but it's time to move out of it. These 8s are indicative of you're not staying focused on the right things, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. All right, Libra? But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out your midweek reset tarot reading that's available to you now. It's posted on Wednesdays, and that gives you the vibe for everything. Pay attention to 8s this weekend. Put the effort in. All right, Libra, I love you all. And that is going to do it for this freaking weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Again, book your personal readings with me now. They're filling up, okay? And yeah, I got great tarot specials, astrology specials. Take advantage of those now, okay? Everyone, watch that live that I did Thursday. It's posted already. Check that out for the Lunar New Year. That gives you more info on how we're moving into this new energy. It's all new and different, and we're all in it together, okay? All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon.